who saw the fireworks. It was a bit unorthodox, but check this out. 2 sweetest words in the English language. Mistrial. Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. It's just... I have a case in Tucumcari. And there's something I want to discuss with you.
He wants to do it Jimmy style. It's so crazy because when we started the show, Jimmy was the one looking up at Kim, trying, you know, being like, oh, you have everything. I want that too. And now she's the one that has it rough, and she sees Jimmy have everything he wants, and it's so easy for him, and she wants that.
Yeah.
It's just gonna make her more miserable.
I think it's not money-wise, but more like conscience-wise. He seems happy doing his job versus her with Mr. Verde.
Don't worry. Okay. Everything all right, Mr. Fring?
This is acceptable too.
Oh no.
I thought Deshaun did a good job. I'm not seeing anything. It's...
I understand.
You know, like, now that I look closer, yeah, I think I see maybe, yeah, okay. I will take care of it, Mr. Fring.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry.
He probably still doesn't see it. You can't argue with your boss, ever.
Position 2, stand by.
Copy. Stand by.
What's worse is that Gus knows that they're about to arrest one of his guys.
Well,
He can't do anything about it.
Nope.
One drop left, that's us.
You think he'll do all 3?
Elena's info's checked out so far.
You
It's
see
okay, Mr. Fring.
problems where there's none.
You can go home, Lyle.
I'm gonna do it.
If it's not right, just let me try again. I can get this right for you, sir. Please.
If you would like to take another crack at it, then go ahead.
He's so buttered.
You think problem was done. There is none because he just...
He needs to
focusing-
fix something.
Yeah.
He can't fix what's happening with the DEA, but he needs to fix something. He's looking at them.
Shit. You make us.
Think he knew?
I think we're good.
Maybe Gus warned him, but who would willingly go to prison except that guy from Breaking Bad?
If your boss tell you so.
I wouldn't do it.
Not working in a crime world though.
Because if they don't do this, if the money isn't there, they will know, the DEA will know that they knew.
Damn it. Hey, yeah, targets in flight, all units, go west on Bobby Foster. We're in pursuit.
Of course, if he gets away, that's another story.
What are you doing? Get ahead of him. Gotta skate to where the puck's gonna be.
You don't know where he's going!
I got a feeling.
Interesting juxtaposition. Juxtaposition.
Federal agents, come on out. Show me your hands.
I do wonder if they planned for it.
Well, what do you say, Goldman?
I'm pretty sure that Gus didn't make a plan for the DA to know that the money was there, but for his guy to escape. Yep.
That's why he was so stressed. Because everything had to work perfectly.
Listo. Los perdí. Vámonos.
Mr. Fring, it's just about to come find you.
Thank you, Lyle. You can go home.
But is it... You think it's okay? It's clean?
It is acceptable.
The same words could be, you know, said about what had just happened.
Yeah.
He lost the money, but he kept one of the guys. It's acceptable. It's not terrible like it would have been. But you shouldn't push your anger onto your employees, man. He did nothing.
Who the hell are you?
Mr. Acker, my name is Saul Goodman. I'm an attorney.
I'm headed up to here with you Mesa Verde scumbags.
He's not with Mesa
back.
Verde.
Yeah, I'm not representing Mesa Verde. In fact, I'd like to represent you, sir.
Sir, if you would please just take a look at my proposal, okay? Because I think you'll find it persuasive.
I don't want
Just
it.
look at it, sir. Just look. What do you see?
A man. Fucking a horse.
Sir, I hate Mesa Verde. I hate them. Looking down at us from their glass tower. They think they can shit on whoever they want, and we just have to smile and say thank you. Look, picture me.
It's a man on the horse, their logo. That's why.
I think that Kim... Oh, okay, I know what she's doing.
Well, she can't do anything, but Jimmy always makes it work.
Beers on ice. We'll celebrate when I get back from the hinterlands.
So they like to move out, or... Because what I think...
No, he's gonna defend him.
Yeah.
Kim can't do anything for him because she works for Mesa Verde, but her heart is telling her to help this man out.
So
That's what
she's
she would
gonna
do.
work with Jimmy to help him win.
I do wonder if it's gonna fall back on Kim though, because it's known that she is, you know, with them. I don't know if Mesa Verde is gonna be happy.
I hope she's gonna be fine afterwards. How is scared? Why?
What?
What's the point?
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
is that his answer?
Why?
I don't. Yeah, we'll see.
I think it's for a bigger picture because I'm pretty sure that Jimmy is not petty enough to do that just for
Like just, haha, this is my answer. You know, suck it up. You know.
yeah.
The guys he beat up before. You really want to go at it again?
Because look, he grandpa the first time.
Well, maybe
And
that's
now
why
he's sober now.
they have more guys. Maybe they're armed too. Nope, you got nope.
First one free, dickhead.
Oh fudge! Oh my goodness.
Oh, I would have been pissed off if they had ended it up here. But we know he survives, you know?
Yeah,
but
he
still.
survived, but it still hurts. How did what?
Who
Where is he?
here?
Where is he?
Who brought him here? Okay.
Okay, yeah. Like
Someone
I said,
found him and healed him?
maybe that's his own, his own vision of heaven. Maybe.
I don't think the guys who beat him up would take him anywhere. Like, they would probably leave him in the street to die.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe Gus, but I don't recognize the place.
You know?
Well, maybe someone keeps an eye on Mike.
Maybe.
He works for him.
Yeah. Like I said, I meant putting Mike really up in my esteem for his capacity at dealing.
I didn't understand a thing about the beginning of that sentence. What?
I may be putting Mike really up in my esteem with his capacity to deal with problems, but
You expected him to do
win.
something
But
else.
to be fair with him, his mind is not focusing on what's going on.
True.
He's focusing on his past, on his son, and now on the problem with his daughter-in-law and on his granddaughter. So,
Very true. You know, a lot of you guys were saying that when Mike killed Werner, it was the moment where he lost his soul. Because we remember a guy from Breaking Bad who just, does his job. He doesn't blink an eye at killing people. He just keeps on moving and he comes up with awesome plans. But when you are emotionally detached from a case, I think it's easier for you to succeed, to make it succeed,
Yeah.
a success, to make it a success. Because you're not phased. You don't get angry. You don't get attached. You don't get emotional.
you have a clear head, yeah.
Yeah. When he was, with the case with his son, he was fueled by anger, and now he's still dealing with the consequences of that. Same thing with Werner. Now he's destroyed with what he had to do. I think in order to become the Mike that we know in Breaking Bad, he needs to learn to let go, which could be a good or a bad thing. In his case, maybe it's a bad thing, because there's a difference between dealing with your problems and moving on and just burying them really deep and never going back to them.
Well, I think that maybe I'm just theorizing, but maybe in the future he's gonna just decide to whatever he's doing is for his granddaughter. He was doing it in the first place, but all the money he's gonna make and all the things that he's doing is because it's for his granddaughter, for her future.
Well, that was
for her
always
to have a good life.
Yeah, but that was also his motivation before. It's just that he's getting close to people. He gets close to the people he protects or works with. He's still got emotions, and I feel like in order to become the Mike from Breaking Bad, he needs to let all of that go. Now, I don't know if right now he's not in a good place. Like you said, he's not focused. He's not there mentally and emotionally. And he was just saved by someone, maybe. And the episode is named Namaste. And it was all about, making things right with the universe. Someone helping him out of the blue maybe is gonna turn out to be a good thing for Mike. Maybe he's gonna learn to move on. You deserve help. You deserve to be to have good things happen to you. You don't just deserve the bad, We'll wait and see who helped him out.
You know what? I really love when in an episode everything that's going on is technically team related. Everybody need to be to put their conscience at peace.
At ease, yeah.
At ease, yeah, with Kim, Gus, Mike, even Howard.
Especially Howard, actually.
Howard.
Howard and Kim this episode, they really tried to make things right. Speaking of Howard, I do feel like maybe his reason for doing that is that he felt bad about everything. He still feels guilty about Chuck, and he feels that he's responsible for what happened, in part.
Yeah.
And maybe he feels like he owes something to Jimmy, because in his mind, Jimmy, lost his brother, his amazing brother, that was the best lawyer and the best guy ever. He had flaws, but in Howard's eye, he was so great. So maybe he's trying to make amends with that, with his own conscience. He's trying to be at ease.
But it is true, though, that Howard wanted to hire Jimmy in the first place, and Chuck refused him.
Yeah, but there are a lot of stuff happened between them since the first time.
A lot of stuff happened, yeah.
And I mean, not even, he said, oh, as far as I'm concerned, everything that happened was, between you and Chuck. It's not true. There was a lot of stuff, especially in the first season, between him and Howard. I mean,
that's
the billboard thing.
That's true, yeah.
That was between them. There's a reason why we didn't really like Howard in the beginning. It's because we were following Jimmy and he hated his guts. it's true that at the time he hated him because he thought he was the reason why everything was shitty in his life. But we found out later on that it's actually Chuck who was pulling the strings. We like Howard now, at least I do. So I feel bad, you know, seeing him get his car destroyed for apparently no reason.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's for grand design.
And to be
because
fair,
Jimmy wouldn't just destroy a car just to give, Howard, sorry, but I'm gonna refuse your proposal.
Well, it may be part of a plan.
It sure is.
We'll see what he does with that next. But I feel like, you know, despite the motivation behind the proposition, I still feel like what he proposed Jimmy was really good. And for Jimmy, the appeal in that is, you know, the nice cars, the nice house,
the great reputation too.
Well, yeah. But on the other side, like, that's something that he's always wanted before. But he got that with, what's the name of the firm he was working with?
David Smith?
Yeah, exactly. David and Maine.
Yes.
Anyway, that firm, he got everything he wanted with that firm. But when you're working with a firm, you have to follow their rules, follow their motto, and work for people. You cannot do things your own way.
But technically, HHM is more like Jimmy's territory because his brother used to be there. He knows way more HHM than Davis and Maine.
He would have to, you know,
to follow the rule because there are all the firm partners. I know
when you represent a firm, you have to follow its rules. And every time he does something slipping Jimmy style, he would always have to, you know, go back to Howard and probably explain himself or be reprimanded. So yes, it's one thing for Howard to try to do things right, and Jimmy wants he has the appeal. You know, there's an appeal to the money, the cars, the reputation, but he also built his own reputation. He's got his own, you know, customers, his own clients. He's got his own ways of doing things, and I mean, there's a reason why Kim is looking up to him now. Like she's also tempted by his way of doing things.
She's tempted by the devil.
Yeah. So despite everything, it's interesting too, like seeing him destroy the car, which is the thing he was looking at. You know, when you compare his shitty car to that, he destroyed the thing that was appealing to him. Maybe it's just a way for him to, you know, be like, you know, I was tempted, but Kim just asked me to do something for her my way. I prefer that. So fuck that car. Fuck the appeal.
Yeah. We do hope that is for another reason, but maybe it's just
Maybe it's just that.
Maybe it's just that.
In any case, I feel bad for Howard.
Poor him. My car.
Yeah.
They destroyed my car.
As for Kim now, like, I also feel bad for her. I feel like she's in a very dark place, and she was trying this episode to make things right, like Howard, but people don't listen.
You know what's worse? Is like technically sometimes you need to do stuff that you don't like to do, and even though that is shitty and it's not empathically, is the right term? Empathic, yeah. Her boss isn't his right. The land belongs to him.
Yeah, but there's a people factor. You know, there's a heart factor. They are throwing an old man out of a house that belonged to his family for 100 years. Deep down, she feels really bad about that, and the other guy doesn't feel a single, you know, drop of guilt towards that, because he's all about the money, he's all about his company. He is the definition of what the old man was talking about. You know, he's one of these lawyers that does a couple charities once a year because he wants to feel good about himself, but he doesn't care about the people factor. He wants the money, he wants things to happen fast. He's always been like that, and Kim works for this guy, so she has to follow the rules.
That's the thing with big corporations. They don't tend to really take the time to think about the people that they're affecting when they want to build new places, new commercial place. Anyway, you know what I mean.
No, but
yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot.
You don't know where you were going with that?
I was going with that.
Okay, let me say that. The thing with Kim is she wants to, you know, she likes the pro bono cases, she likes to help people, and she wants to be capable of doing that 24/7. But she is not willing to let go of Mesa Verde, the biggest case she ever got, the biggest client. It's something that pays the bills. it's something that helps, but it doesn't clear her conscience. It doesn't make her excited about law. And sadly, when she works for Mesa Verde, she becomes the very thing she wants to fight and destroy. You know, the lawyers that are in it for the money and don't care about the customers, the clients. So I understand. At the same time, I'm like, sometimes, Kim, you gotta take one or the other. Like, either you work on your own and you accept the fact that you won't have a lot of money, but you do things that make you happy, like Jimmy did. Maybe not his way, but, you know, the concept of becoming a lawyer that doesn't work with a firm and, you know, just does the things he likes, accepts the clients he wants. And yes, he has the freedom of doing things Slippin' Jimmy style, but she could do things the right way and still, you know, be happy about her job and still do what she wants. But she also doesn't want to let go of the big Mesa Verde case, of the big, you know, the reputation that it brings her, of the work it gives her.
That's a big client that she found. She worked really hard on it. She got an accident for it.
I agree, but that's,
so I can understand why she doesn't want to let go that easy.
I agree, but it's making her miserable.
Yeah.
And right now it's like she wants the milk, she wants the money for the milk,
she wants the butter, she wants the cow, she wants what's the term for the young cow also? C'est quoi un veau en anglais?
I don't remember. Calf?
Calf? Yeah.
Anyway,
baby's cow.
The baby cow.
Baby's cow.
Anyway, but yeah, the thing is, it's like she wants everything, and she is not willing to let go of one of the two cases. Either you work for Mesa Verde full time and you accept that, yes, you have to make sacrifices, and sometimes you have to throw people out.
Yeah.
Or
do like Jimmy and let go of your morality and be happy.
Or you let go of the prosperity, you let go of all the money, and you live simply, but you do what you want.
True.
It's a choice. It's something that has to be decided, and right now she's stuck. And but I mean, she found a way to do things. Like, she wants to defend this man, but at the same time she wants to represent Mesa Verde, and she offered them a deal, but money and time, it always wins for these guys. So
I got a bit confused in the episode, but I thought in the right direction. Yeah, she basically asked Jimmy to represent the old man, so that they would go and trial, and she's gonna work with Jimmy to make the old man win against Mesa Verde. Behind
and in her mind, it's not gonna change anything for her, because Jimmy's reputation is not gonna be affected by that. That's the way he's always done things. You know, he's capable of switching a situation around, even if it looks bad on his reputation. He's willing to do it, and he usually wins. In Kim's eyes, it looks like it comes easy for Jimmy. So having him represent that man, or at least, you know, manipulate him in the situation, you know, the way she wants it. Like, it's basically Kim sending Jimmy in her place, but she is the one, you know, orchestrating the whole thing with Jimmy's ideas.
Yeah.
And they work well together, so this is going to be interesting.
I just hope this is going to work well at the end of it, because Kim versus Jimmy and Court, they're going to be against each other. Even if they're working together, they're going to be against each other.
Well, yeah, but that's going to be so cool, though, if it happens, if they end up in court facing one another, especially since basically Kim is behind Jimmy helping that man. So we'll see what happens if that ends up, you know, going to court and stuff. But I'm interested in what they're gonna do.
You made a good point earlier on when you said that people know that she's affiliated with Jimmy.
Well, I mean, there was a
relationship-wise.
You remember when they talked to her about her affiliation with Chuck and everything? Like, they were telling her stuff like, oh, it happened before, not maybe with Mr. Verde, but her being friends with Jimmy and, you know, without being professionally linked to these guys. Dating Jimmy and stuff, that came back to bite her in the ass, and I fear that maybe it's gonna come back to bite her in the ass again if he ends up tearing Mesa Verde apart, and they're like, well, you know what, you're dating the guy, so we sort of don't want you. Like, maybe he found information about us in your personal files, you live in the same place, so maybe it's gonna come back, and I don't know.
That's a good but maybe not great idea at the end.
It depends on what they do. We'll wait and see. Which is, I'm really excited for the next episode. I want to see it move forward. You know, I want to see what they do. This season was, you know, described by you guys as one of the best seasons, if not like Breaking Bad level and stuff. So I really want to find out what happens next. So we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's on Patreon already. Check it out. The link is in the description.
So don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now, guys. And if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, which will be soon.
Yes.
So see you then, guys.
Bye.